Hey guys, Dave Canterbury coming to you from Helikon Tex here at ShotShow 2020. We've got a couple products we want to discuss with you today, and the first one is one of the most popular products in Helikon's bushcraft line, which is the Swagman roll. And this product came out last year, but it's been off and on available in the US. Hopefully this year it's going to be much more available. And what you're looking at here is a rendition of a whoopee. So if you're familiar with the Poncho liner or the whoopee in the military, this is basically a whoopee that's made from a polar guard material, a climate shield, that's good to about 40 degrees by itself. It's got a built-in hood, unlike a whoopee, so you can actually put this underneath the poncho, and it has toggles here that lock it into the grommets at the base of your poncho on the four corners, so that it's actually a one-piece garment if you want to wear it that way. It's also set up to be worn on its own as an outer garment, and again, because it's climate shield, it's good to about 40 degrees. It does have some moisture resistance, but to get the thing waterproof, it needs the poncho over the top. A couple really cool features about this is it's a multifunctional piece of kit. It's not only a poncho liner. It can also be used, and I'll open this one up for you to show you a little bit more detail here without taking it off the mannequin. You can actually just cinch this hood down if you want to and lock it in. And then you have a blanket that you could use with your ground set up at about 40 degrees. You also have the ability with this to zip it all the way around, and it becomes its own sleeping bag that you could use again with a bivvy, a ground pad, and a shelter to give you a 40-degree sleeping bag that can cinch up around your neck if you wanted to. Because it has the cinching built into it here on both ends, you can also take these toggles and connect them together, one inside the other like this, with a toggle-to-toggle connection, and then cinch it down around a hammock and use this for a 40-degree underquilt in your hammock as well. So you have a very multifunctional piece of kit here that can be used both as outerwear, as innerwear, and as sleeping gear, depending on how you decide to utilize it. It also has the ability to fold up into itself, like a lot of more technical garments today, where you unzip the main pocket, and at that point you can fold the entire thing inside out into that main pocket. Again, because this is a climate shield material, it is somewhat water resistant. So if you weren't on soaking wet ground, you could use this for a butt pad to sit on. You could use this for a pillow inside your hammock or your bivvy if you wanted to. Or you can just use the stuff sack that comes with it, and it doesn't take up a lot of room in your pack. It doesn't weigh a whole lot, but again, it's a very multifunctional piece of kit. So as far as new products go for 2020, the Pilgrim Anorak is their new product for 2020 in their bushcraft line. And this Anorak is made from a Dura canvas, which is very similar to the G1000 material by companies like Fjallraven. So you could actually wax this canvas to increase its waterproofing. Once you do that, you decrease the breathability of the canvas. So you have to understand there's a trade-off there. One of the great things about this is it's set up to be able to control your core temperature or thermoregulate very easily. It has zippered compartments here underneath both arms that are ventilated. It has zipper compartments on the chest that are ventilated, zipper compartments on the upper sleeves that are ventilated, and it opens up nice and wide here to give you thermoregulation to let heat escape. If you're trying to keep heat in, obviously, you're zipping all of these things up, and you have two cinch points on this garment, one directly at the waist and one below the waist that can be cinched up. You have the hood that can be pulled down around the face, but it also has on the back side the ability to adjust backwards and forwards so that that bill keeps weather off your face, and also a cinch point here to bring that thing tight around your ears. So you can tighten it down here, tighten it down here, tighten it up here, and keep all of that heat from escaping through your head and neck. and it works really well for that. So you have a multifunctional garment here that can be used in probably 3 seasons very easily. One of the other things that I really like about this garment and the way it's set up is, you see these pockets are on the slant, very much like the old Vietnam type BDUs, where instead of having to reach straight down into a pocket, you can reach sideways into the pocket. And the same thing here on the chest pockets. And you only have one large button here that's not sewn on with thread. It's actually looped on with a banding material. And that large button allows you to be able to manipulate these clothes even with something on like a glove material. And you only have one pocket you have to undo to get into that pocket. You only have one button to undo to get into that pocket instead of 2, and it's a tight flap on this side. You also have a pocket here on the side that goes both directions, so that you actually have something you put your hands into that's got some backing in it, a fleece-like backing to keep your hands warm on the inside if you're wearing this in like a spot and stock scenario for hunting, or if you've just been hiking in someplace for a while and you want to stop and take a break, you can put your hands in there to keep them warm, zip everything down, pull everything tight, and you're good to go, and your heat's not going to escape. You want to cool down, you just open it all up. So this is a new product for 2020, the Pilgrim Anorak.
If you like this video and want to support us, please check out the MIL-SPEC Monkey Store. Although known for morale patches, we also specialize in a good selection of DIY hardware and tactical accessories.